Hey guys, and welcome to video number 2. Today is a bit of a depressing topic, excuse the pun. Today I want to talk about how to handle with someone you know who has depression, or even if you have depression yourself. You might not know it, or you might already be treated with depression, but how do you actually deal with depression? Depression can take the form of many things. You could be fatigued, lose your appetite, you're struggling to sleep, you lose interest in your activities or people that you care around you. It can happen during seasonally or at once with a snap of your fingers. Trigger words. If you say something to upset the person who is depressed, then you can easily set them down a spiral and it can get out of hand. There's no cure to depression. It's something that, do I keep spinning? Let me stop spinning. Sit up straight. There's no cure to depression, but there is stuff that you can do to benefit the person and to let them know that you care. And that's what I just want to recap on these things. It's something that I didn't understand before, and I wish that someone would have told me. It's something that needs to be more easily and readily known. I managed to get down to 5 top reasons on how to deal with depression, or at least how to deal with someone you know who has depression. The first one is don't give meaningless advice. Advice is a difficult one because obviously you think you know what's best and you want to be as supportive as possible, but you're not in the same position as the person who you're trying to help is actually in. So you've got to be really careful with your choice of words and what you say, because they might take it the wrong way, even if you know what you're saying is in a positive and admirable light. In fact, in general, it's best just not to give advice unless you're qualified in some aspect of depression. But what you certainly don't want to do is give meaningless advice, or advice which has no impact or is just random spew of things that you think will help the person depressed but will come across the wrong way. Number 2, this is obvious. You just got to listen to the person. Sometimes you won't be able to say the right words at the right time, and if you can't give any correct advice, which is usually a good thing to do, then instead you can just listen. And then after listening, you can give them a hug, you can tell them positive, inspirational things, just not advice, just stuff that makes them feel better, stuff that they know they have comfort within. If that's a certain food or if that's an activity, you can just listen, and that will help infinitely better than you could do any words. The third thing is distance and space, which I'm not talking about physics, I'm just talking about it takes time to heal from depression, or at least from something that might hurt you or upset the person who's depressed. And it's not easy and it's difficult. So you've got to give them space, you've got to give them enough room to be able to choose what they want to do and not to push anything upon them, because your advice and what you're thinking is not applicable to the person who you might be trying to help. The fourth thing, this is mostly for if you're in a close relationship or if you're really good friends with someone, make sure you're giving them plenty of love, as in appreciation and time. While that might be ironic, because I just said give them space, but you still want to give them time of the day. If they need to discuss something with you, be there to be able to listen to them and to talk through with things. And then, as I said, after you listen, going back to the first point, don't give meaningless advice, just give them instead love, or in that sense, give them things that they enjoy or that they love. So love is the fourth most important thing. And finally, the fifth point, don't know why I've got 10 fingers, fifth point, which is arguably the most important and links every one of these points together, is to understand the person that you're talking to understand where they're coming from. Now that's the most difficult point to make, because by understand I don't mean watch this video and think I know all about I know what depression is. These 5 things now are going to help someone with depression who I might know or in the future I might come across. But it's more than that. You've really got to understand the person that you're talking to, because everyone's different. Everyone reacts to different words differently, different actions, different motives. So you've got to understand who you're talking to, and then once you understand that, you'll really be able to personalize the love, the listening and emotion that you're able to give this person. If it's your partner, if it's your friend, if it's a family member, it's so important, because what they need at the moment is someone that they can trust and someone that they can confide in. And that person might be you, you know? That person who they care for the most, or they see through and love the most, that might be you. I know this is quite a deep topic for my second video on YouTube, but it's something that I need to get off my chest. I did say I wanted to express my feelings in this channel. This is not where I want the channel to go. I don't want it to be some sort of ask Nick for, what do I say to a friend who is constantly stressed, you know? It's not where my channel's going to go. It's going to be a lot more light-hearted. But this is my space, so I'll be able to express what I'm feeling at the moment. And I'm sorry as well, I didn't upload yesterday. If you managed to watch all this, I really did appreciate it. You might have took something away from this. It might be obvious to you, but it certainly wasn't obvious to me until I researched and understood these things for myself. Thank you for watching, really appreciate it. Any subscribers, thumbs up, likes, comments, feedback, and I will see you in the next video.